All right. Hopefully, audio is working again, or working in general. I've tried to make this video many times, and the audio quality has just been horrendous. So here's what I'm trying now. I have a word mic with the fuzzy stuff on it. It's a purple Panda one. And then I'm also using the Mic Pro, and this time I'm using the full dead cat, full-size dead cat that covers all three speakers, or mics. See how that goes. Okay, this is my 2026 M1000XR. This is not the M competition package with the carbon wheels. I did not want carbon wheels on my bike. I have to deal with all sorts of potholes everywhere. Oh shit. I did not. My helmet is not strapped in. And I just put on a brand new front tire. Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. The truck is too big for the kid. Hi, cows. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I really hate going on there. There's a huge lip, a deep one. I mean, wonder if I can stop here. No, yeah, the curve is quite significant, and I don't want to deal with that on my motorcycle. And I also don't want to keep riding. Oh, I should have stopped right there. I don't want to keep riding with my helmet unstrapped. Lesson 1. Make sure helmet is strapped. Spot here I can. This is okay. Well, this is private property, but I just want to. We have a couple of dirt bikes. Oh, it stinks over here. Hopefully it's the here and not me that's stinking. Shouldn't be the case, I showered. Can't zip this. Ah, great. Just great. Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. You get stuck behind two SUVs, maroon SUVs. Anyways, yeah, my M1000XR. I used to have a 2023 S1000XR that I traded in for this one. Yeah, and that was, yeah, the trade-in was totally unplanned. I was not planning on doing anything with that bike. A friend of mine was buying a Gixxer 750, and these two dealerships are right next to each other. So I was just going to hang out with him and join in on the fun of buying a new motorcycle. So I stopped at the Cascade Moto, which is the Triumph BMW Triumph dealership, and they happen to have this, and they never bring these. They only carry the black M competition package versions, but they had ordered it for somebody, but that person wanted the S. They got the M, so he didn't want it, and they were like, what are we gonna do with this? Enter me. I was like, whoa, what is going on here? And they told me what was going on. I was like, I'll take it. So yeah, I traded in my S1000XR for the M1000XR with the forged wheels, the non-competition package, and I am very happy with this motorcycle. I was happy with my XR, the SXR, but I'm also very, very happy with the MXR. I have 1500, less than 1500 miles on this. I've already needed to change the front tire, which I changed today. Somehow I am chewing through front tires on all three of my motorcycles. I have a 2025 S1000RR and a 2026 R1300 RS, and all of those I am doing something that's messing up my fronts. They just become get an A shape. Yeah, instead of being oval, they turn into triangles. Like I have lots of tread left on the top, the middle, but the sides wear down to a straight line. And what happens then is that I can't tip in properly anymore, because it goes okay, and then after a certain angle it just falls because there is no more, or that's the feeling I get, which then makes me like back off. And you know, I was past the wear bar on the sides, and yeah, not good. So I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong, or what am I doing. Is it the trail braking? Is it carrying speed into corners? I'm not that fast. There are people who are way faster than I am, carrying way more speed into turns. So what is it? Is it a suspension setting? Is it too soft, too hard? Yeah, not smart enough to figure out what exactly is going on there. Because yeah, otherwise I'll be buying tires every, I don't even know if I'll make 1500 miles, which I am not rich enough to, or I don't have money to be able to afford that. So yeah, something's got to give. And also, the tires I'm getting are also they're more performance oriented. They are not made for longevity. But I would at least like to get a couple thousand miles and not 1100, 1200 miles before I'm like, ooh, it's starting to wear out and I need to do something about it. No! No! Alright, I'll just pass that golf. Supposed to be breaking in a front tire. This doesn't feel like I'm breaking in right. But yeah, I went out riding with my buddies yesterday, and man, that was a shitty ride because I was on this with the old tires, and I just could not keep up at all. Every time I started tipping into a corner, I was like, ooh, I can't do it, I can't do it. So I need to recover from that a little bit. So I'm trying to get some riding in before I see them at Hag Lake, which I have to do anyways. Ooh, that was an unhappy skunk there. Man, this thing is a beast. Yeah, tipping into corners just feels so much better now. Fresh set of rubber, fresh front. My rear has to be changed too. Like I said, 1100 miles, I think, or 1200 or something. That's when I ordered the tire. I just was lazy and didn't change it. So I just ordered the front. I was thinking, okay, I'll get the front. I'll wait on the rear. The rear looked okay, but by now rear is looking like it needs to be replaced too. So I need to order another set, a rear tire. Yeah, I can't spend $500 every couple months just on tires. The only good news that I have, or news, it's never good. Is that I bought the Rabaconda street tire changing kit, so I can do my own tire changes now. That's been nice. I've done it 3 times now, and each time it's getting better. I keep making mistakes where I skip a step or something, and I'm like, ah, shit, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. I looked into right in front of me and not through the corner, and that led me to going on the brakes. Vision. But I am trying to recover a little bit of confidence after the last couple rides where I was dealing with an old tire. So I think I'll do better with my vision once I regain, like, no, this is fine. Bike is not going to behave in a way, in an abrupt way. Every time I went on the gas coming in, my front felt light. I wonder if that's yeah, see, every turn is feeling better and better. Yeah, everything is so much better when I get my vision correct. Like, where am I looking at the right time, at the right place? Yeah, so much more fluid. Mm. Oh, the tires that I use. I am using the Continental Race Attack 2 Streets. I love these tires. Again, even though they don't last very long, and for whatever reason, I'm not even getting to 1500 good miles with the front or so. I love these. I can't bring myself to, when I was getting new tires, I looked at other options, came back to like, nope, I love these tires. These give me just so much confidence to be able to actually look up and not have to worry about like, oh, is it holding? Is it slipping, gonna slide? Is it gonna do something dumb? Well, it doesn't do anything dumb. I do dumb things, so I have to compensate for that. Ooh, gravel. Yeah, I have to compensate for my shortcomings. So yeah, I will keep buying the same tires and keep tweaking playing with my suspension settings to see if there's anything that can be done to help. But yeah, I need to get a new rear ASAP. Man, nothing like riding a motorcycle. Again, not saying I'm fast or anything, or good or anything like that. When you feel good, right? You feel good with what you're doing, and it's not a slow speed. I'm slowing down now, just chat. But feels so good. Yeah, the adrenaline is, yeah, it's the best high. I think the only thing I'm slightly concerned about right now is my weight distribution okay between the front and the rear? Because like I said, a couple times that I just accelerated, because I recently messed with the, not preload, but damping settings. That shouldn't change geometry. Going into a turn on the brakes, maybe, but I don't know if my chain is a little loose. I'm feeling like a lash, but I looked at it. It was within the 1.8 and 2 inches of movement. I think it was yeah. Normally I run 38 in the front. Today I put 36 and a half-ish. Be a nice man or person and let me through. Nope. Oh. definitely feeling slidey. What good are the little wings? I thought their whole job was to keep the front down. .43, 46. I keep track of them, at least, you know, when I'm riding. Helps me get a feel for how I'm feeling. Like I saw, okay, 46 for me, it's a pretty big angle, lean angle, and I was like, no, I felt comfy during that time. Or I don't remember feeling, oh shit. So that's how I use that. I know my buddy is, when he had his 210, he was like, 50. I'm like, nope, I'm not ready for 50 yet. That's water. Do a quick walk around. You look like shit with this view, but need to do some washing. I got Denali lights on here. These are fantastic because when I'm riding out in the and it's dark out, these are fantastic. Yep, these are the new tires. Yeah, so I would get a V. This part would just become like a straight line on both sides. Yep, I have killed quite a few bugs. Evotech radiator guard, Evotech these things. Yep, other than that, tank pads. Oh, I got this from the... had to order it for the M1000XR because I wanted to mount my tail bag. I was mounting it here, and I don't know, every time I was getting in and out, it was rubbing against my back, so... Get that. I don't know if I'll get the panniers. I might at some point because I have the full set, the top case and the OEM panniers. Yep, stock exhaust. Cat. Look how dirty that is. Yeah. This is, in the middle. I am down to the wire bar here. This is all acceleration, I think. But sides are okay. So I will keep this. Well, I have to keep it until I get a new one. Alright, I'm going to take a little smoke break. I will see you in a bit on our way to Hack Lake. Yeah, so the idea behind using the two mics is I'm trying to find which one works best, and then I'll just switch over to that. So I'm hoping the InstaMic Pro with the full dead cat will work pretty well. Yeah, the best setup I've had for audio was when I was using like an external recorder. But that's a lot of extra work I have to do to get the audio to sync up, and I'm not a hardcore motovlogger or anything. I just want to babble every now and again, and the visor is fogging up. What a view over there. something with my throttle? As I rolled on ever so slightly there, it felt like it was lagging behind. I thought this is Race Pro 1 should be direct throttle, no? Well, I'll probably want to do a quick check. Yeah, let's stop at this stop sign while there's nobody behind me. Do a quick check. Pretty sure it's set to 1-to-1. I'll check it when I get to Haglick. Let's go this way. This is the easy way, or easier way. Going straight is slightly more technical, and I need to pee. I didn't want to deal with it. I need to figure this out. This is the GPS remote. I was hoping to embed some stats in the videos, but the one time I used it, it was all out of sync. It was saying I was going 10 miles an hour when I'm going 50 miles an hour, and it was saying I'm going 80 miles an hour when I'm going 30 miles an hour. And also the location was all out of sync too. I'm like, I am not in that corner, or I'm not in that straight. And I think there's a way to sync it up. I tried it, but again, my dumbass was like, I don't understand how you want me to sync, because I can't move the telemetry data separately from the video. So when I move it around, it looks like I'm moving the whole video. And I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to move the telemetry data back and forth, not the whole thing. And then, yeah, I didn't feel intuitive to my dumb brain. And then I think when I looked it up online, somebody said, well, if it's based on time code and the camera hasn't been synced or something, maybe, right, if you connect your phone to the camera, it can sync the time to the current time, and then maybe that will take care of the roadkill. Fix the sync issues. Well, I should try that. I should try to connect the phone app and see what it does. I was all excited. Then I was bummed. If there was a car behind this person, they would be in this lane. Drives me nuts. Okay, they're redoing the road. Whew, don't dump it. For my Denali's, I'm using a splitter. Maybe I shouldn't have. But I connected to the white circuit on the XCZ can. So if somebody knows, please let me know. And I thought the white circuit could somehow manage two devices individually. Because what I want to do is, right now it's set to, if I indicate, I have the always on set to 10%, just for, you know, but it turns off when I indicate. I would like to make it, both of them turn off. I would like to make it so that if I'm turning left, only the left one turns off. If I'm turning right, only the right one turns off. And I'm hoping that I don't have to redo the, like a rewiring to make it so that it's not a splitter. I have the cable, but I'm saving it for my 1300 RS. Because I got the D3s on here, and for my RS, although I bought the D3s for the RS and D4s for this one, but I'm thinking if my RS is my touring bike, since I have it, which I have right bike, that bike anyway, might as well put the bigger lights on that bike. My RS has the active cruise control, and having ridden with that, having had experienced that, I so wish this had active cruise control. Bro, it's 55 at least. Yeah, because it's just so nice for when you're stuck behind cagers, doing cagery things. I think it's a very old person. I see shiny gray hair. It's not 45 yet. I bet these are the same people that in residential areas, they just speed through. I know some of my neighbors, or a lot of them, go nuts in 25-mile-an-hour zones. And then if I happen to be behind them elsewhere, I'm like, they're just crawling. Like, man, you guys have your speeding areas flipped. Oh my god. Yeah, I can feel my shoulders getting all nice and tight again. Which I don't understand why that's happening. Slowly. It's alright, lady. Just be safe, whatever you do. Cause no harm to yourself, especially to others. We're waiting there. Getting a little tiny headache. It starts out tiny and then it gets big. sun is bright into my eye hole. So yesterday, because I was not having a good ride, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home before I crash. But my two buddies were like, oh, we'll keep riding. Like, yep. As I was coming out, a cop was turning in, so I stopped over there to give them a heads up. And then I don't know if it was the same cop or a different cop. Somebody else pulled over and was wondering if I was okay. I was like, no, I'm fine. So yeah, I don't know if he went all the way in or if he turned around. It wasn't immediate. It was several minutes. But he was a nice person. I'll up my reload in the rear. How do I think it's set to 6 for damping. There's not a rebound and compression separate adjustment. It's just damping. 6 in the front, and then I think it's 4 and 3 in the rear. So Dave Moss, after a day of throughout the track day, he helped tune my suspension on my double R. And I was talking to him about my MXR, and he was like, yep, just copy it. So that's what I did, but what I don't know is what the preload on the double R is, and what the preload is on this is. So I'm pretty sure my buddies are already here riding. I'm gonna go pee first, and then I will see if I can hunt them down. Yeah, see, that is not the acceleration that I should be experiencing. This should be way more. I wonder what I set the engine on the throttle response to. Yeah, well, I'll check all of that when I go over. Yeah, definitely. Oh, somebody said the carb on that one.